Hey, this is Tyrone Taylor with Junkers101.com, also theflipman.com. Today's video, I want to talk about a question that was sent to me via text. How do you get rid of closing costs? Before I get started, please rate the video. Any questions or comments are welcome on this video, or you can send me a text, email, or actually call me. But to go ahead with to answer the question, whenever you enter into, well, let me just say this. I don't use an assignment contract. I use two purchase and sales agreements, first of all. I'm going to have a contract for my seller. I'm going to have a contract for my buyer. Okay. The contract for the seller will be at one price, contract for the seller will be at another price. But to take care of the actual closing costs, whenever I write up my contract with my seller, obviously I'll be indicated as the buyer or my LLC, and I'll write out on the contract, buyer will pay all closing costs, which means me as the buyer will pay all closing costs. Now, how I will get rid of me paying the closing costs is that whenever I do the contract with my buyer, obviously I'll become the seller in that situation, and my buyer my investor will be the buyer, and I'll write out on the contract, buyer will pay all closing costs. So simply, whenever everything is submitted to the closing attorney or title agent that's going to set up the closing, I will instruct them that the investor/buyer will pay all closing costs. And that's simply how you get rid of the closing costs of you paying it. Now, it will be some situations where your investor may want to split closing with you or even make you pay it all. Now, if it's a cash transaction and it's under, and it depends on how much the deal is, but normally with my deals, the closing costs are between $500 and $600. And if I'm making, it doesn't really matter what I'm making. If I'm, say, making $4 grand on the deal and he wants me to pay closing, I'm not going to allow $600 to keep me from getting $3,400. So, and I don't look at it that way. So, I always say, what's half of zero, which is zero. So if he wouldn't have bought, then who knows? I may not have been able to move the house. So, but that's rare. Most times, most buyers know they're getting a great deal, and they understood just standard business, they're going to pay all closing costs. So just to simply answer this question, that was an easy tip. I hope you can understand what I mean when I use two contracts for my seller and my buyer, and the positions that I take on each contract to set up the actual assignment. But this is Tyrone Taylor with Junkers101, also known as theflipman.com. Definitely take advantage of all the videos I have here on YouTube and also at my website, theflipman.com or Junkers101.com. The courses are still available, the one-on-one training with the online access, which is in order. You receive immediate access. I'm going to walk you through your first 3 deals. I still offer the 3-day in your city. You can click the link above. It should give you more information about it, and that comes with lifetime mentoring. But have a great day, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thanks.